It's Prof's Kitchen. You eating tonight?
There's so much beer back here.
It's Prof's Kitchen. You eating tonight?
Ooh. Look at me in this grocery store. I look like an idiot getting ingredients for Prof's Kitchen tonight. Does that mean anything to you, those ingredients? So tonight on Prof's Kitchen is a beast, and it's going to take a while. So it's 7:30 right now. Your boy better get started. So I just opened this chicken up. It's been marinating for over 24 hours, and it smells like a mother. It's good as hell. Very potent, very tasty. I'm doing a rendition of one of my favorite dishes of all time, inspired by a meal I had in Bailey's Caribbean stewed chicken. In Caribbean stewed chicken, usually you sear it on a pan and then you add a bunch of juices and sauces in there and continue to cook that way. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to change it up. I'm going to try to, instead of searing in the pan, sear super hard on the barbecue and then finish it in the pan with some other different ingredients this time. So I might up, but it might be delicious. We're going to get some coconut rice popping on the side. I still don't know like how to open up cans. So, one second. This one? I don't know. What the f... Ooh, got it. What the f... I don't know. Put some water in there too. I don't know. I had coconut rice, and I was like, why the f would anybody have any different rice than coconut rice? This is the best. So that's nice and hot. That's hot enough. Ooh. Go for the breast first because it's the biggest. You want that to cook the most first. Oh my God. The smell. My neighbors are gonna hate on me. Ooh, yeah. Like the char. Here it is. A first for Prof's Kitchen. Big up. Rice completely burnt. I didn't put it back down to simmer. I was just outside with the chicken. This is... That is unusable. I think I might throw this in a different pan, the usable stuff, throw some water in it, and start again. I don't know. So I just spooned all the good into that one, and we'll see if that works. I added some water, and it's still very, very al dente, so it looks like I'm good to go. I bet this will be all right, right? Barely caught the chicken outside, too. Barely caught the chicken, so sometimes this trying to just Snapchat and cook at the same time. Ooh, Lord. So now I'm just gonna start this this little stew that the chicken's gonna finish cooking in, and I'm just gonna freewheel it. I'm gonna have to freestyle. Peek this. In the pan, healthy amount of garlic right there, right here. A tiny bit more right there. How about that? I'm about to add some chicken stock. Like that much, however amount of cups, 1/4 of 1/8. A little coconut milk. Now this is it's thyme. For thyme. This is power. That's a power move. That's fresh herbs. That's power. Now this is about 1/2 of an entire onion going in. Now this might surprise you, but traditionally, about 2 tablespoons of ketchup. Now this is that browning from Focus Mall. What the f? This is the browning from that marinade. Just a little bit. Just a dab will do you. Bush of Brown spicy jerk sauce. This is that cherry on top, that quarter bag. Put it all together. Not a lot of this. It's very hot. Paprika. Like that much. So now you see it, that browning really gets it dark. That's where you get that flavor, a lot of that Jamaican taste. That's what it comes from. So this chicken that I seared outside is completely raw on the inside. I like a good crisp outside, but it hasn't been cooked on the inside. So that's what this is for. Almost all in. There's still more I want to put in, but I want to get this chicken in as soon as possible so these juices can start working with each other. So I want that sauce to be a little bit higher maybe about halfway up the chicken. So when I flip it, both sides will get a complete little basting in that, whatever that word is. All right, so far that stew is pretty close to like traditional Caribbean stew chicken recipe. It's pretty loose though. I kind of did whatever. But now your boy's about to break all the rules, dog. What, dude? Some cream in there, heavy whipping cream in there. So now the look is just to stir it up just a little bit and make sure all the sauce is kind of even and getting everything. You know what I mean? See, this is a little burnt, but that'll come off. It's good. So the time is that you want to taste this sauce you just made, because this is before we let it sit in it for a grip. You want to try this. You gotta taste your food while you eat, man. Don't f around. Ooh. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna let that take about 15 minutes. Then we're gonna flip it another 20 minutes, and it should be ready. My station is a mess. Ugh. Oh. Now we take this time to check out the gang that we've been missing. Ooh, shit, Braun and Company, Cleveland. Damn. Look at that score. In a second. All right, I got some game to watch, so I'll watch the second half with food. So I'm gonna flip these bad boys. It's been about 15. Ooh, you can tell the color. Ooh. Appreciate that, bro. So this is also something I'm changing up from the original. In the original recipe, it has you putting these in right away, and then that made the peppers real soggy and thin. So I'm putting them in later. Back out to watch the Raptors get their kicked for 20 minutes. I'll see you in 20 minutes. I did that painting. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a veggies dude, and there's no real vegetables in this meal besides the bell pepper. But I thought about something. I think right when you put in the chicken into the stew, you could throw some Brussels sprouts in there. It'll change the taste of a lot of stuff, but you could throw some Brussels sprouts in there and cook along with that chicken. Yo, I forgot to add, there's like a tiny little dash of sugar in here. That helps with that goes a long way with the taste. Just a tiny little dash of brown sugar. This onion is huge though. I mean, I ain't got no shrimpy hands either. All right, we're back, and my crib smells like $100, $1,000,000. Look at this, is a thing of beauty. All that flavor, all that marinade, 24 hours, all those ingredients have just been soaked up into this, man. It's hard to describe. Okay, now this is an important moment in all of our lives. Take that sauce. Oh, drizzle it over all them little baby boys. Ooh. So here goes the coconut rice. Someone said that if it was burnt, it might smell burnt or taste burnt. That was not the case. Total save. This shit. So I cut into the white meat because that's always the hardest to keep moist and everything. So that's a good test. Here it is. I already know. You already know. This is an incredible meal. This is really good. I wish I was like a snob and I could like tell you how good this was. I'm not a food snob or a food critic, so I can't really like describe to you, but the time, you can tell that this was marinated 24 hours. You could tell it cooked in goodness and it was done right. So man, I stay undefeated in Prof's kitchen. Prof's kitchen. The f*** are you eating?